He was on his way when he realized we were watching. Agreed, Rapp said. We're looking for 2 or more Middle Eastern men somewhere within... He paused. The blood loss was making it hard to do math in his head. Hell, I don't know. Call it 100 miles. We're on it, Coleman said. Can you get to the road where we dropped you off? I can have a chopper inbound in 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll be there. Chapter 5. Over the Sierra Nevada mountains, southern Spain. I'm sorry, the flight attendant said in a pleasant Spanish accent. We're out of Coke. Can I get you something else? Water, Rapp said. Sparkling or still? So many decisions. Sparkling. She dropped a lime and some ice in a cup and handed it to him along with the can. A moment later, she'd moved on to the passengers behind. With his sight line clear again, Rapp was able to take in the plane's cabin. He was in an aisle seat located near the back. One of the Arabs, armed with a gun, was sitting directly in front of him. The Tango with a knife was 6 rows ahead, sitting next to Charlie Wicker. Coleman was 2 rows ahead of that, kitty-cornered at Catan. The other gun toter was 1 row ahead of Catan, covered by Bruno McGraw, in the seat next to him. Mathrick was squeezed up front, keeping an eye on the Pakistani. The calm before the storm. They leveled out and the seatbelt sign went off, prompting the Tango in front of him to get up and head for the bathroom. Rapp resisted the urge to crane his neck and follow the man's progress, instead looking across the people seated next to him and out the window into the darkness. At this point they were over a rugged and largely uninhabited part of the Sierra Nevada mountain range. Below the cloud layer, rain had reportedly turned to snow, providing a perfect environment for the operation he'd planned. And if things went wrong, a little fresh powder might soften the impact when they plummeted from the sky. If it was deep, maybe they could scrape up enough of him to put in a coffin. Within 10 minutes from the seatbelt sign going off, 3 of the 4 suspected terrorists had gone to the bathroom and returned to their seats. Tellingly, all had taken their carry-ons. The exception was the Pakistani near the front of the plane. He'd stayed put and his carry-on was in the overhead, providing further evidence that he wasn't involved. Not that it mattered. When the shit hit the fan, the Pakistani would find the better part of 300 pounds of fat suit and cased muscle coming at him like a freight train. The music faded from his headphones, and Claudia's voice came on. He played absently with a thick cord leading to his sat phone as she spoke. Spanish intelligence was dead on. Mitch, the guy in front of you now has what looks like a fully operational gun strapped to his left ankle. Charlie, yours has a knife in the same place. Bruno, the man next to you, has a gun on his right ankle. Mas, your target is reading a romance novel on his Kindle. No weapons that we're aware of. Scott, the target's still unarmed. His computer is under the seat in front of him in a courier bag. I've looked at the specs of that specific bag and it doesn't provide a lot of protection, so don't step on it or anything. We need it undamaged. Is everyone a go? Rapp nodded subtly, a gesture that would be picked up by the many cameras placed throughout the plane. Clearly, all his men had given the same affirmative signal, because a moment later Fred Mason's voice came on, first in mangled Spanish and then in English. It looks like we have some turbulence.